Another really common problem with these machines, all of the ones in the range, is once they sit around they get really stiff, and you can hear the slide catching and scraping, and it's really difficult to turn. Easy enough fix for that as well. Yeah, just whip these four out, take that off. Once that's off, you can get in here and just pop these covers off, and then you can get to that nut down there. And once he's out, what you'll find, another couple of screws on the bottom. Unscrew him, and when they're all done, this should lift off. And you can access this. Well, these should be sat on here as well. They slipped out when I turned it over. But you clean all that up and grease it, and then it's like brand new. Slides nice and easy, and then you just stick it back together. Alright, just give it a quick blast. So just give everything a good clean, good wipe down. These are the bearing surfaces that the plate will rotate on. So you want to clean these up as best you can. Probably better to get them as close to a polish as you can do. Grease is optional. Some people like it. Some people say it just attracts sawdust, but do what you want. I'm going to throw a bit of grease on. I don't mind cleaning it out if it gets dirty. I'll probably just hit it with a little bit of paper now just to try and get a bit more rust off before I grease it. I put on my grease using a syringe. I just top it up as much as I need, and then just put on as much as you like. Whatever doesn't get used will get pushed out, make a bit of a mess, but here's what it is. I just find the syringe, you can get roughly what you want on there without too much wastage. And then just stick a bit around there, because that's another bearing surface in there, more on the side than anything. Find the nut that goes in the bottom. You should probably put the nut in before you grease it. You'll lose your sliders when you turn it upside down. Anyway, once that's done, throw that on top. Then throw your washer back in. Then throw your nut back on top. Stick that plate back on. While you're down here, make sure that nut went in properly, because me throwing it around one-handed didn't work. And then he'll go back in there as well. When you're tightening down that nut, just adjust it by feel to how you want it to slide. The tighter you go with the nut, the harder it's going to be to move. It's a lock nut anyway, so it won't back out once you get it where it wants to go, but that feels a million times better than it was before. And the lock's still lock in place. Brilliant. Stick these back in after you cleaned them up. They should just clip in. Then just stick this plate back on. Can't go far wrong. Just line up the holes, drop the bolts in, and then just tighten them down.